Hello and welcome. I am the Soul Enchantress, and today's message is be your own bank. And becoming your own bank is a concept that I would like to speak about, and it's just how I think of explaining what financial bliss feels like. Okay, so becoming your own bank. It sounds wonderful, doesn't it? I mean, the word bank and the word money have so many toxic, energetic imprints imprinted on it, on those words, the words money and bank. And some of those may be related to your childhood experiences with money and with the banking system. So in your childhood, it would be whatever you heard or felt or sensed around those words from your caregivers, whoever they may have been, whether it is your parents, your teachers, your relatives, your could even be from nannies. So it is whatever you heard in your childhood, and then there may be ancestral energetic patterns related to money and the banks that also may be impacting you. And on top of that, there may also be other incarnations of you on earth that those lifetimes and your experiences with money and banks influencing you as well. So not to mention whatever influences you have had in your adult life and your experience, your successes and your failures to do with money and any relation to the banking system. Okay, so having said all of that, I would like to actually flip that now, because that is, the things that influence you, whether it is in a positive sense or a negative sense when you think about money, or when you're dealing with money, or when you're thinking of the banking system, or when you're dealing with the banking system. Okay, so having said that, I want to open your mind and your heart to a different concept today. So this is not really so much going into the healing of your money. This is more of an expansion of your ability to perceive what is possible to do with money and banks. So having explained that, most people have these hang-ups with the banking systems, and even if you are super wealthy, there may be moments in time where you've been a bit annoyed at how the banks may have treated you, or things that went awry. So, but if you actually flip that and look at this concept that I am putting forward to you, what if you became your bank? What if becoming your own bank was possible? And I don't mean by going and opening up and setting up a bank. Well, by all means, if that's what you're drawn to do, go ahead. Why not? Anything's possible in my realm. But I'm speaking about being at a stage in your business and life where, and these messages are flowing, being at a stage in a business, in your life and business, where you have more than enough money that you can fund all your desires, wants and needs, and therefore you are your bank. Okay, so this message is also piggybacking. I'm doing a series of messages on paying off your debt, and having zero need for credit cards. And so this is the third piece in that series that I feel called to speak about, and this is, becoming your own bank. So if you were your own bank and you were able to fund whatever it is that you wanted, needed and desired, then that word bank would not have that icky yucky feeling energetically associated with it anymore, because it is playtime. It is a beautiful era in your life where you can fund your own life and maybe even the lives of others that you care about or causes you care about. So this is not going to be a long message, but this is simply to open your mind to the possibility that, you could be your own bank. And if that is a goal that you set for yourself, I would love to help you. And the energetic piece of it is vital in order for you to be able to achieve this goal, because it is all to do with your energetics related to money, the banking system, and your energetic blueprint of how you relate to money and the banks, in order for you to be able to get to the state where you can say, I am my own bank. So I would like to offer an invitation at this point. One of the things that most people don't realize, and you may not realize, is that when it comes to achieving your huge goals and manifesting your desires, or realizing in your physical reality, what it is that you dream of in your heart, in order to be able to do this, one of the main pieces that most people miss out on is that chaos, or having this busyness and hustle filled and drama filled and chaotic and unpeaceful energy actually is one of the biggest blocks that you can have, and which may be the reason that sometimes you may struggle to achieve your huge goals. So at the moment, I have an offering that would be amazing. If this is you, I invite you to step into work with me. But one of the things that you could do, the tiniest step that you can take, is you can actually read my book, which you will find on my website, soulenchantress.com. And my book is called When Worlds Align, and it literally is an amazing way to understand the energetics of the impact that energy has on your money, your business, your life, your wellness and success. And the second step that I would actually offer you is to buy my Peace, Bliss and Joy Frequency Cosmic Sound Medicine, which is also on my homepage at soulenchantress.com. If you have my book and this is a huge, huge, huge step towards aligning your frequency. And obviously I would love to see you dive deep, step into my Sacred Wisdom Library and message me. So I wish you a beautiful day, and I look forward to guiding you and empowering you on your journey to becoming your own bank. And from first-hand experience, I can tell you it feels amazing, and it is the body of my work, and it is what I advocate, and it is my prayer for you that you get to experience financial bliss and becoming your own bank and live a deeply fulfilling and blissful life. I am the Soul Enchantress, and you can find me and all of my offerings at soulenchantress.com. Joyous blessings.